Hey guys, back here with Final Fantasy Tactics, and after spending 2 months and 80 plus hours on this game, I couldn't be happier with the experience coming out of it. Some context for this, I did have some knowledge that this game is, one of the best, one of the GOATs, but that wasn't the motivators that got me into playing this game. Something about comparing it to Fire Emblem and being a Final Fantasy game always grew a interest in me to try it out someday. But there wasn't a convenient opportunity until the Ivalice Chronicle edition of Tactics. Probably seemed the best time to get into this game, and I couldn't be happier trying this method. Once I saw the PS1 and PSP and what they had to offer, I do think that the Ivalice Chronicles makes it probably the best way for a newcomer to get into. One, the controls are a little bit more intuitive. There's some mechanics that are forgiving for the player to execute some moves. And probably the best reason, in my opinion, is the voice acting.
Do not speak false to me. I know what you've done. Where is Gustav? I will have it from you one way or another.
While a lot of reviewers have always talked about it, I do want to emphasize that it's a really good way to get into the story, and where I could have probably ignored or done without the story, the voice acting really puts the story together with emotion. But like I said, this game was a good experience. I couldn't be happier coming out. Something I am curious with the audience is what version that y'all would prefer, because between the PS1, the PSP, and this version, there's always a flaw between the three. So hearing your perspective on which one you prefer, again, in my opinion, I do think the Ivalice Chronicles is probably the best way for new and old people to get into, but I do understand there's some features that are worth experiencing, and that's completely dependent on which version of the game that you play.